All right, I'm dancing to my own song all the time. Welcome back. This is Brittany Gibbons, BrittanyHerself.com, and normally we sit at the table and chit chat, but I'm putting Brittany to work today because we started this segment called Pin Test. A couple weeks ago, we made a mama menu board, and it did work out, so we're going to do that again. What's up with you? What's new with you? What are you doing?
Well, aside from crafting, I leave for New York tomorrow, going to hang out with Land's End and do some plus size PR.
Promotion for all the swimsuits that you did, and
their new clothing line in the fall.
And then in September, what will we be able to see?
Oh, I'll be in their Land's End catalog in September.
You'll be in the Land's End catalog in
I
September.
Will be.
So you're a model.
Basically, obviously.
You smile too much to be a model. They always seem in a bad mood.
Brooding. A brooding look, I know.
And you're red now. We haven't had you here for a couple of weeks, and your hair is red. We love it.
I am. I'm feeling red for fall.
I love it.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
It gives me an excuse to be pale.
You look perfect. I love it.
It's like, oh, I'm pale because I'm Irish and
I'm a redhead. I'm a ginger. I love it. It goes with the England Olympic things. They're all
it's very.
gingies.
I feel like Kate Middleton would do it at some point. She's my spirit animal.
She's my spirit animal. Gilda Radner is my spirit animal.
Oh, it's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Okay. I just came up with that like that, too. All right, so you were pinning. I made you do some pinning.
I was told we were all crafting
I know,
today.
I totally
and
bait
we
and
did
switched you.
All craft.
It
was just me. I'm
do.
carrying this one. So
it's all you. So you saw this idea on Pinterest originally.
I did. I've actually never made a craft off Pinterest.
Mostly, recommendation-wise, it's the food that turns out pretty good.
Right. Because, I mean, you have a basic knowledge of how to make food to eat.
Right.
And, like, crafting, I just don't have the skill naturally.
Right. I have no basic crafting knowledge. I really don't.
No.
I do.
No,
it's not in there.
I have zero.
You'd think Martha Stewart, but no, not at all. Okay, so this is, so you made.
So what I ended up with, just to show you what this is supposed to look like, is some really great bags made out of old T-shirts that you can take to the farmer's market or what have you. Oh,
this isn't a T-shirt? You're not supposed to wear this?
Well, you might see this like in Walmart. Like,
I love it.
No, it's totally a bag.
This is a bag made out of old T-shirts.
It's a bag made out of old T-shirts.
And you're using it for fruits at the farmer's market.
Yes.
Take a look there.
In theory, we're using it for fruits at the farmer's market. And anything. They're so useful in your everyday life, to leave in your car when you forget to bring.
Oh, now that's a good idea.
The reusable bags into the grocery. So this is another thing you can probably leave in your car to forget.
Right. Okay, so.
But they're cute.
They're very cute, and it is reusable. It's something
reusable.
that you have in your house.
I think the term is upcycling. So you're taking something that you already have and you're going to probably pitch. Like, these are made out of all my husband's old college T-shirts that I
Does he know?
He knows on when this airs. This is
Sorry, Andy.
Yeah, so basically I went through his closet and took his old T-shirts because mine are obviously too small to cut up for a bag. Yeah, so I cut them up, and it was really, really super easy. It's not a kid project because there are a lot of scissoring action involved. So no kids for the cutting.
So when they go off to back to school, find some old T-shirts and get busy. Yeah. Okay.
Right in the closet. So
you lay out an old T-shirt. And what is this old T-shirt?
This is a UT T-shirt.
Ooh.
It's actually this one, but no. You see, the logo is still on it.
Okay.
So it's trendy.
Okay. It's an upcycling of a UT T-shirt.
Upcycling of UT T-shirt.
Gotcha. All right. So you take it, you lay it out.
Yes. And in order, I turned it inside out so nobody could see my mistakes on the outside.
All right.
So basically, I just took a piece of chalk and you trace the shape of a bag. Like, seriously, this is my skill level of crafting.
That's
up to this. So I only have to
Can we have that
sew.
in super slow-mo? No.
Yeah. I only have to sew this side. I don't have to, I can use the seam.
That side's already sewed.
Yep,
okay.
I can use the seam. So you just really quick cut it out. And the actual best part about this craft is that you can be really messy with it because it's so sort of vintagey and used
It's very
looking.
rustic. That's the word when I do a crummy job of like chopping things up, I say, oh, it's rustic soup.
It's like they would probably sell this at Urban Outfitters for like $50.
They would. They would.
So the crappier you make it, the better, honestly.
Right,
rustic.
rustic.
How it goes.
It's vintage.
Yeah, so we'll take the rest of this, not throw it away because it's a UT T-shirt.
Right. We can clean things with this.
Yeah. So you have this, and I don't have a sewing machine with me, but basically you would just
This is the part that gets sewed.
Yep, so you would sew the open part together.
In an L.
In an L, yes. And then taking a ruler, and again, like the best part about this is just how crude and sort of mistake-ridden this can really still be. And just sort of make a line for yourself to cut a handle, and then make a couple lines just to guide you for making some slits. Obviously making them staggered so you don't have giant holes in your bag. And then, I mean, it's really, really easy. A monkey can do it, which is usually my basis for
Is this a craft
crafting.
I can do?
Is this a craft I can handle? And then cutting it, and that gives you your holes all throughout the bag. Really, really easy. I know it looks like this is not how you use scissors, but it's just after doing this for 2 hours the other
To
night,
make these.
it was the best way to do it. So yeah, so basically you're just making the rings, and when you're done, you pull them, and it gives you this loose.
Okay.
And I actually found that washing and drying them makes it a little bit more puckered up and
more like the way you'd want it.
Hipstery looking, you know.
I'm nothing if not hipstery looking.
Yeah. So, and this is the end result of that. Just cutting a slit for the handle. It's literally just 2 sews and
you're done. Now.
And that was the first time I've ever sewn anything, ever.
And you made these.
Right.
Okay, here's the etiquette. First of all, you had a pin fail. Before you brought this, you had a pin fail. And I want to link what was the pin fail?
It was a dress.
It was a dress, because honestly,
for humans. And I was like,
dress you tried to make?
I know. I was like, I should have started like a doll dress or something. But I tried to make a cute maxi dress out of a white tank top.
And a hefty bag, and it looked like crud. Big surprise.
I couldn't even bring it in to show you.
So it didn't work.
It didn't work.
Really, you still have to have sewing skill if you want to make a garment to wear. And
basic knowledge of sewing, or a really nice mom.
A really nice mom. Yeah, my
so
mom's very good at sewing.
Yeah, because I've never sewn anything before, and she made me sew this.
So your recommendation on the Pinterest is going to be food first, because we understand.
Drinks and food first.
Drinks first, food, clothes last.
Yeah.
All good. Okay, so in terms of your searching of Pinterest, Curvy Girl has a Pinterest board.
We do. We have.
Talk about the boards that you guys have.
We have style boards, motivation boards, book boards. I mean, it's really turned into a really great sort of like club for women, and you can go and you can have a book club area or a food area or fashion for curvy girls. So
if you were gonna, I have a lot of people who go on Pinterest, they're brand new to it, and they haven't, you know, they'll say, I don't get it, or how do I start? How did you start with Pinterest? Did you just look at it first and start pinning, or is there any kind of way to get people into that social? I mean, they want to do it because they see it all the time.
It's so addicting, right? I think once you get on it for about 5 minutes, you're a goner.
Right.
But it's really just a great inspiration board, and I felt like I had so many bookmarks. So,
on your website.
Yeah, just holding all these things, and so now I just have one site that I can kind of go in and pin everything and
that you're interested in.
Yeah.
What do you use it the most for recipes?
I do. I use it the most for recipes, and if I'm redoing a room in my house or something, I'll pin stuff in there so it can not look at all like that.
I was going to say, I have pinned a laundry room picture that looks nothing like my laundry room, but I feel like in someday that's what I would want my laundry room to look like.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I think it's maybe like the internet's version of like The Secret. Like maybe if we put it out there, eventually it will look like that.
Well,
maybe.
I like Curvy Girl though, because your boards have more realistic images. I find the one problem with Pinterest is that on one page I'll have cupcakes and icing and cake and cake and cake, and then the other board is how I can stay trim and I mean, like, it's like
you won't find any of that.
Yeah. Well, but that's when you go on like the everything thing. That's what you see, and so I think it somehow makes you think a little unrealistically about what's possible out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eat the cupcakes. You won't have the ripped abs.
You can eat the cupcakes, and this is the dress you're going to fit into afterwards.
Your dress will be made out of a T-shirt with a bunch of holes in it.
I know.
So what's the etiquette about homemade gifts? Would you give this as a gift?
Surprise!
I love it.
I would give it to you as a gift. You know what? They were just so easy and fun. Overall, like, I used to always dread homemade gifts. You know, people would put everything in a jar, and that's like a chore. So you're just giving me
another jar full of
jar
powder.
Of stuff I have to make. So If something's complete and cute, like you made the board the other day, and that was
worked.
cute. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so it is okay if it's homemade, but it shouldn't really look like it.
Right. Don't open gifts from me that look like they're homemade.
Right.
Is what
Please
I'm
don't
saying.
give me that.
Yeah.
All right, so Curvy Girl, great Pinterest boards. Any other
Yes.
favorites that you enjoy, that you see a lot of inspiration in? When Brittany's surfing the web, where do you go?
Well, to yours, obviously.
Yeah. I pin crazy stuff for sure. But
Well,
yeah.
a lot of brands are really getting into Pinterest, which is exciting because they're
Who's doing
pinning.
it well?
Well, Land's End does it well.
Right.
Obviously. And a lot of magazines are starting to do it.
I think Shape does it well.
Shape does it well.
Okay.
Yeah, they do it well. And it's really neat to kind of see what they're curating from around the web.
And the stuff that you can find that they've got for you, absolutely. All right,
Yeah.
so Curvy Girl. And do you have, Brittany, do you have personal boards, or do you just do with the Curvy Girl?
I do have my personal boards too.
Okay.
They're a little wackier.
Right. That's like behind the velvet rope, Brittany.
Yeah.
Just-
Brittany Unfiltered on Pinterest.
All right, so BrittanyHerself.com. She's got links to all her places, CurvyGirlGuide.com. And we also have a link on 13ABC, a full plate, to my Pinterest board, so you can see the kind of weird things that we pinned. I think we both
I know.
neutrally pinned the cartoon that says, if you see me drinking a Bud Light Lime, it's a signal to you that I've been kidnapped.
Yes.
We don't drink that. All right, stay with us when we come back. You're going to see a woman transformed, how she changed her life from someone who was battling diabetes to one healthy queen of cookie. Here's our bags. Check out our fruit.